Yeah, Love Is Gone. It's a title that is not really. It's not very vague. It's pretty out there. Yeah, in your face title.
Yeah.
What was that a conscious decision for you to do that?
Not necessarily to be in your face. For me, it was really two reasons why I chose that title. One was because it's my favorite song on the record, and I kind of never really thought that the song, even though it's my favorite, wasn't ever going to really be pushed as a single or anything like that. So I kind of wanted to give attention to the song. And then also, it kind of became apparent, after we were picking which songs would go on the album, that they were all pretty painful. And when you try to think of an album title, you're trying to sum up the overall mood of the album. And, there were several titles we could have used, but being that Love Is Gone is my favorite song, and that it seemed to sum up the content of the album, it was perfect.
The content of this album, is that a road that you will continue to follow, sort of writing painful songs?
Yeah, well, I mean, when things that I care about are threatened or damaged or broken, I think that's always going to inspire me to write. But I think there's a lot more to the story to tell. I think it's not all about heartbreak. I know for myself, I've written lots of different songs, and these were just the ones chosen to begin and start chapter 1 of the story.
Okay. Maybe just one question of Love Is Gone. Is it about an actual experience you had?
All the music is pretty autobiographical.
Can you name for the title song? What was the story behind that?
It was really a situation where I was looking back on a failed relationship, and I was trying to figure out why it seemed one-sided, why the person didn't seem to care, or why it seemed easy for one person and very difficult for me.
You gave more love than you gave back?
Yeah, certainly. And I think it was Love Is Gone, that statement or that chorus, was more of just the realization. It wasn't a statement about life or anything like that. It was really just a statement of me realizing that in this relationship, it wasn't really love. It was more a distraction. It was more just for whatever happened at the moment. It wasn't really some kind of deep emotional investment on the other person's part. So that's what it was. It was just the realization. It was me looking back and analyzing what went wrong and why were there problems, and that's what I came to the conclusion.
Are you in a relationship now at the moment?
Yeah.
And do you think, maybe it's hard to tell, but what is your partner's view on what will your life be maybe next year when you have to tour? And
I think we're all just waiting to see. It's hard to plan. It's hard to have expectations when you have no idea. So it's kind of a wait and see type of scenario.
So maybe next album can be about that.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely have. Even on this album, I've got songs that are definitely put love in a good light and relationships in a good light. There's a song called Remember at the end of the album, and actually Junkie XL, who's I think pretty big here in Holland.
He's from here?
Yeah, he produced that track. So there's definitely, I think, many sides to the content that I write songs about, and I think definitely the future albums will hopefully showcase that.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah.